In this episode, we'll work on the contact section where we'll send the data using Ajax. Welcome to Webtrickshome. Hey guys, welcome back to Webtrickshome. In this episode, we'll work on the last section, that is the contact section of our unique single-page website. We'll use Ajax to send the message via form. The only thing remaining after this video will be the backend authentication, which you can find on one of my previous videos. If you still want me to do that part for you, let me know in the comment section. Let's get started as of now.
Now we have got the contact us section, the last section, and there's nothing much to do, right? We just need a table that holds the name, email, and message key, right? So let's create a table first. PHP artisan make model contact, and the table is created. So we go on top, create a table, and define the primary key here. This is contacts, and let's make it COID, right? And then we'll go to the migration table. This will be COID, and it's nothing much, just the table string, and we've got the variables name, email, and message, right? So this will be name, then another one will be email, and the other one will be message. So that's all we need, and we can migrate it, right? So that's done. We can move to the next level then. So we just go to this page. Here's our contact us page. Let's realign this a bit properly. Now we've got this field here, and we can simply send it via Ajax, right? That would be the best option here. So here's a lot of things, value, name, unfocus, okay, and I'm removing all of this. Your name, your email, your message. Okay, so this is what we need. Now we'll add a bit of code that will make it easier for us to work on this one. So this will be ID, your name. Here the ID will be your email, and here the ID will be your message. All right, so let's put an ID here, send message. Okay, so this is the button that sends the message. So we'll add a script here, script dollar send message dot click function, right? This will check all the functions, so check name, the first function, the second function will be check email, and the third function will be check message. So if all things are fine, then only we'll send the mail. All right, now the thing is, we need much more than this, and here it will function check name, so hold some values, function check email and function check meshes, right? We'll set variable, let's username equals to dollar your name dot val, right? So this will hold value input on the name field. Then we can say if username dot length is less than 3, user error, let's say equals to true, right? And else user error equals to false. We can also define dollar, let's say some IDs there, user error dot html invalid username, right? So we can do something like this, else we can put it, keep it empty, right? So we'll create a user error section here, class equals to error, user error. All right, so this is basically what I want. This email error, right? And then we have got the message error, right? So a bit of CSS here, dot error, font weight, bold. All right, Jim. This the way. Input. Okay, let's say this button. Title the button. And the value is here. Send message. Oh, sorry. There's the class, right? That's the class. Let's have a look. Okay, invalid username. That's done. Okay, we can place it like this so that it looks nice. Dollar your name dot focus out function that will be check name. All right, so it will promptly display the error as soon as it clicks somewhere else. Once click outside, that's gone, right? The same thing I want for email and message as well. Email your message. Okay, so this will be check email and this will be check message. So message will be quite similar to check name. Less than 2. This is not username. This will be message. Message. This will be message. Or we can say invalid message, or we can say message too short. Right? So let's have a look at this one. If I something like A left out, that's where message too short, isn't it? There's some error here, input text area, anti-exterior message, and this will be on placeholder, right? Placeholder your message. If you want to validate email, you have to think of a lot of things, right? So the first thing will be email equals to dollar your email dot val. All right, so what are you going to check in an email? Might be the position of @ then the position of dot, and the position of dot and last later alphabet of the email address. So how you check the position of @? That will be email dot index of @, right? So dot post is email dot at the index of, that is the last index of, right? Last index of dot, and then the last position, last position is email dot length -1, right? What we do is, if position of A is less than 2, right, or less than 3, or dot post minus A post is less than let's say 2, or last post minus dot post is less than 2, or another case will be last post minus dot post is greater than 3. You can also add another key here, that is email dot length is less than 5. That can also be the case. In all those cases, what we'll assume is there's an error in the email, right? Email error, invalid email, right? Else email error is false. This is good. Alright, so how it works is, if you write something like a@b.co, what happens is it's something invalid email, or something like this, something like this. All these are invalid emails, right? So that's how we validate an email. Now, once the values are fine, if user error goes to true, or email error goes to true, or message error goes to true, or we can say we can keep it all as false and send the data, right? Not or, in that case, where is and false, then we'll send the data, else return false, right? So in this case, if only if the error is no error is there, we'll alert success and send the data. Alright, let's have a look how it works. Something, this will be success, right? So if there's success, only then the data will be sent. error, so nothing is done. Right now you have to send them data to your table $.Ajax, right? So we'll use type as get, then the URL will be something URL send message, then data username is username email and message. All right, I simply write success function data. Where you want to show the data, so something you'll show the message, right? So add it here. The class equals to font group. Success message. All right. Dollar success message dot html is data. So we can do something else along with it, and that is hide the success message, set timeout function, success message fade out, and that will be slow. Alright, and I'll keep this for 10 seconds. And along with it, I'll also want the areas, the values to be empty. Your name dot var empty, right? And similarly, I'll want the email and message value also empty. Message. All the things will be empty, but before that, what I want to do is add something like before send. I'll add a function, right? And that will be dollar, let's say an ID, loader dot show. All right, so this is a loader that I want to show before email is sent. So what I basically do is add a loader here beside the button. That will be a small loader. I'll copy this one and go to my project file, public image, that is over here, right? It's a small file, and that I will not rename as loader. Okay, so I'll add one span loader src equals to the URL public img loader dot gif, and width will be around 40. Let's see how it looks. That's fine, right? I'll make it a bit larger, and what I'll do here is with the CSS, I'll make that loader hide initially. We haven't got this URL sorted out in our route. Stick it, send message, CRUD controller, and send message. Not the CRUD controller, it must be in front controller, right? We'll handle it from front controller. So here's our front controller. Public function send message. We'll be handling all the things from here. So let's say the data goes to $get, right? Print the data. That's all what I want as of now. Let's see if we can make it. Well, let's have a look if it works. Success. Okay, that's done. So we can do is remove this alert, and now we need to hide this, right? So we'll do is here add complete step function data. Hide. Alright, let's keep it as name. Alright, so we go to front controller. Let's say, and since we're using inputs, we'll need this input, use input, right? And then we can simply add this line from our CRUD controller. Then in the table field we'll have contacts, right? Now the only thing we'll need is output, what you want to show, right? And here we'll write thank you for your message. We will contact you shortly, and then we'll return the response as with Ajax, right? Dollar output. Okay, let's fill up the data and send it. Okay, that's how it works, right? So that's all right. Just add a bit of space here. Margin top 10 pixel, right? So message was sent. Let's try another one. Okay, that's done. And if you go to browse, you can see the messages, right? You can make these things appear a bit slower. So over here we'll add sleep 2 seconds. Alright, so that the loader keeps on showing for 2 seconds. Okay, so that's the message part done. And now you got it, how we can create a single page website easily with Laravel.
That was the end of a long series of episode on single page website on Laravel. Please like, share and subscribe, and you'll get to see more educational videos related to web design and development on Webtrickshome. Thanks for watching.